3 years ago, this lawn was a complete disaster. It was covered in every different type of grass that you could think of. I had to take matters into my own hand and we had to do something drastic. In August 2020, I made a bold move. I killed off the entire lawn and we started again from scratch. I scarified off the old lawn, aerated it, seeded it, soiled it, leveled it, and sowed it with fresh grass seed. I watered it religiously and I watched it grow. After the lawn went in, it was pure bliss. It looked amazing, brilliant. However, those weed grasses, it wasn't long before they started to appear into the lawn. Despite all my efforts, my weed grass, my enemy is Poa Annua, or annual meadow grass, or meadow grass for people in America. If you're new to lawn care and you want to know what a weed grass is a plant that has started growing in your lawn and it's totally uninvited. Most of the time it'll look completely different to the rest of the lawn, taken away from the lawn's appearance. Initially, I thought that the weed seeds were blown in from this field beside me here, and I even made a joke about being, some might say, I'm an expert in my field. Bad joke as it may be. This weed grass, it's become my nemesis. It's time. We're going to have to take some drastic measures. Before I tell you my plan, what we're going to do, really important thing, don't forget, smash that like button. Let's get on with it. So this is it. This is my big plan, folks. I'm going to get the roundup on and the welly boots and the protective gear. To let you into a secret, I'm not going to kill off the lawn. That's going to be far too much work. To test that theory out, what we'd really have to do is, we would have to kill off the entire lawn, and then we'd have to do a couple of different tests, at least 2 tests, maybe more, to see if scarifying it off or lifting the turf off works or doesn't work. My thinking is, you'd have to at least kill it all off, put the lawn into 2 halves, lift the turf off with turf cutter, and the other half scarify off the way we did the first time round, and then reseed it, and then just watch over the next 2 or 3 years to see where the weed grasses come in or not. To be honest with you, it's far too much work. The most obvious thing, if you have weed grasses in your lawn, and this comes from someone that has done everything, it's just to learn to live with it and to manage it. So that's what we're going to focus on today, the basic things you can do to manage the weed grasses in your lawn. I'm not looking to redesign the wheel on how to look after weed grasses. The 2 most important things on managing weed grasses in your lawn is this here. And the first one is how you cut your grass. Regular mowing is your best friend. Usually whenever you see me filming here, the lawn is all striped up. At the minute we've cut a lot of the stripes out of the lawn because the grass has started to lie over quite a bit. Between regular mowing, changing the pattern that you cut the grass, that is your biggest friend for dealing with weed grasses. Second up is that machine there, scarifying or verticutting. I don't have a verticutter, so we just use the scarifier just on a higher height. This is our weed grass here. So whenever we're verticutting, we're putting lines across it, and that's going to cut into it and cut those stems off. So that's the lawn all scarified. Now, I used to always rake this up, blow it and rake it up, but I've actually found this mower here does a really good job just at lifting all the debris from the scarifying. So that's the grass cut. You can see the amount of debris that came out of it. The Milwaukee mower does a really good job on the high powered mode. The reason that we have that stripe is because we went over the same stripe as the scarfire. One of the best things you can do to combat the weed grass is to change the direction of your cut. So I'm going to get the John Deere Sildermower out and we're going to cut the grass, but we're not going to go over those same stripes. Grass all cut. I'm going to say, if you have weed grasses in your lawn, just learn to live with them, enjoy them, and manage them. If you want to learn all about a trade secret on liquid feeds, watch this video next, and I'll see you over there now.